Good morning, everyone. This is Dave Worth, the meteorologist in charge at the National Weather Service here in Blacksburg, Virginia. The time is a little before 9 a.m. on Monday, June 20th. This YouTube briefing will briefly cover the weather that we're expecting for the rest of the week. For today, Monday, we're not expecting very much at all. Generally, that high pressure system that dominated the region over the weekend will persist, ensuring that we have sunny skies and seasonably warm temperatures. However, as the week progresses, we are expecting a gradual evolution to more of a volatile type of weather situation. Looking at the graphic that you have on your screen right now, this is the Storm Prediction Center's outlook for today. And you can see quite a bit of unsettled weather up toward the northwest of our area. This is in association with a frontal boundary that's going to be gradually moving southeast toward the mid-Atlantic region over the next couple of days, before then stalling and remaining nearly very close to the area for the mid and the late week period. This will then become like a train track that will help focus additional weather disturbances east along those train tracks into the mid-Atlantic region, most specifically from about the Tuesday time frame through the Thursday time frame. So for today, we're not expecting very much, generally sunny skies, but with weather well to the northwest of us in portions of the upper Ohio and the Mississippi Valley. Now let's progress this a little further. This is the storm prediction outlook for tomorrow, Tuesday. We can see some of those weather disturbances now begin to fold southeast into the mid-Atlantic region. And so unlike today, which will be a beautiful day, tomorrow, Tuesday, we will be running an increased risk of some severe weather. Much of the area is outlooked under a slight risk for severe weather as a series of weather disturbances, most specifically this first one, which will be a cool front, begin to move southeast into the area. The best threat for any type of severe weather would come from later in the day during the time of the peak heating on Tuesday afternoon into perhaps the mid and late evening hours on Tuesday, before things begin to cool down a bit and the storms weaken. The primary threat for any type of severe weather, if we have it at all tomorrow on Tuesday, would be mainly from wind, although some localized large hail is also possible. Tornadoes are not expected with this system. This is also not expected to be a widespread severe weather event, more marginal and widely scattered at best. However, we want to go further, and then the next weather disturbance, this would now be for Wednesday, is making a run toward the area. Most of the area is not in an enhanced area or a marginal area for severe weather, perhaps along and west of the Blue Ridge. Most of the activity looks like it'll be confined up over the upper Mississippi Valley into portions of the Ohio Valley. A large convective complex is expected to form later Wednesday and then move southeast on Wednesday night. It may very well arrive in the mid-Atlantic region later Wednesday into Wednesday night, but by the time it arrives, it will be coming into a weakened environment that would be not as supportive for severe weather. Again, if we have any severe weather on Wednesday, it looks like it'll be mainly along and west of the Blue Ridge, and mainly later in the day and during the overnight hours on Wednesday. So again, we'll be watching that. We just want to let you know this ahead of time, just so that you can be aware of things and monitor our updates as we make them available. Finally, let's go ahead into Thursday. That frontal boundary will remain over the area. Another convective complex is expected to develop near or along this front and then move east. The ground zero area for that, for the worst weather, again mainly in the form of wind, we think, would be over maybe the northern portions of the state of Virginia, north up toward the Mason-Dixon line, although areas along and north of 460 may very well be close enough on Thursday afternoon into Thursday evening for a continued risk of some severe weather, mainly in the form of strong straight-line winds. So again, the next several days, other than today, Monday, does warrant some increased vigilance when it comes to just making sure that you are aware of the forecast and take whatever appropriate mitigative actions are needed to safeguard life and property if severe weather indeed does develop. Of course, we will be monitoring this very carefully, and we'll update you accordingly in the next several days as this unfolds. This is Dave Wirt from the National Weather Service, and thank you for taking the time to watch the briefing.